All right, take it away, Erna.
Erna, you're mute.
Oh, that's why we didn't hear
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm I'm
it. Thank you,
sorry.
Angel.
Um, Ivan Dmitrich, a middle-class man who lived with his family on an income of 1,200 a year and was very well satisfied with his lot, sat down on the sofa after supper and began reading the newspaper. I forgot to look at the newspaper today, his wife said to him as she cleared the table. Look and see whether the list of drawings is there. Yes, it is, said Ivan Dmitrich. But hasn't your ticket expired? No, I bought it on Tuesday. What is the number? Series 9499, number 26. All right, we will look. 9499 and 26.
Great job getting us started. Erna, who would like to read this next section? Jorli, take it away. I saw your hand up. There we go.
Mhm. Ivan Dmitri have no faith in lottery luck and will not, as a rule, have concerned to look at the
Consent.
list, consented
Mhm.
to look at the list of winning numbers. But now, as he had nothing else to do, and as the newspaper was before his eyes, he passed his fingers downward along the column of numbers and immediately stopped in mockery of his skepticism, no further than the second line from the top. His eyes was caught by the figure 9499. Unable to believe his eyes, he hurriedly dropped the paper on his knees without looking to see the number of the ticket, and just as thought he had drank a glass of cold water, he felt a gravel chilling the pit of the stomach, tingling and terrible and sweet. Masha, 9499 is there, he said in a hollow voice. His wife looked at his astonished and packing stricken face and realized that he was no joking.
Very good, very good. So this is the very beginning of the story, and this is a great example of really what good writing does. You've probably heard this before. Show, don't tell. So showing would be to say Yvonne got so excited he forgot to look at the rest of the number or forgot to continue reading the paper to see if he won. Instead, it gives us all this great detail, chill in the pit of his stomach, tingling, terrible and sweet. So this tells the reader that he's suddenly overcome by all this emotion. And what started everybody? Let's give some comments. What's starting to happen to the main character Yvonne right now? Is he thinking clearly, or is something else taking over?
He's not thinking clear.
Exactly.
He's thinking about what can happen.
Exactly. Exactly. Already his mind is somewhere else. He's on
Hmm.
vacation. He's so excited. He thinks he's about to be rich. And the rest of the story just disappears into his imagination. And Masha, his wife, tries to bring him back. Ivan, Ivan, come back. All right. Let's see who wants to read next.
Teacher, I can do it.
Okay, fantastic. Take it away.
Yeah, so looking at his wife, just a position, just the two paragraphs.
Oh, yeah, his wife looked at him, looked at his
Okay.
astonished. Yeah.
Okay, so his wife looked at his astonished and panic-stricken face and realized that he was not joking. Um, night, um, 90, I'm really bad with numbers.
9499? Yes.
Nine 499. He asked, turning pale and dropping the whole tablecloths on the table. Yes, it's really is there. And the number of tickets? Oh yes, there is. The number of the ticket too. But wait. No, I say, anyway, the number of Orsinius is there. Anyway, you understand.
All right, so now Masha can't believe it either. Who would like to read this next section?
Me, teacher.
Angel, go ahead. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Angel had his hand
looking,
up. Theo, no, you can read afterwards. Angel, you go first. You had your hand up real quick. Yeah. Angel, then
Okay. Okay. Looking at his wife, Ivan Dmitrich gave a broad, senseless smile like a baby when a bright object is showed. His wife smiled too. It was as pleasant to her as the hint that he only mentioned the serious. I did not try to find out the number of the wind ticket to torment and tantalize oneself with hopes of possible fortune is so sweet, so thrilling. It's our series, say Ivan Dimitrich after a long silence. So there is a probability that we have won. It's only probably, but there it is.
Very good. And there's that word probability. So they recognize, well, they didn't actually win yet, but
Yes.
they're getting excited. They might be winning. It's taking over.
Yes.
All right. Thierno, you wanted to read next?
oh yes.
All right. You can take this next section right here. Well, now look. Right here. Yep.
Okay. one second, teacher.
Go ahead, Thierno.
Um,
Can you see?
well, now, yes.
Go ahead.
Well, now look, wait a little. We have plenty of time to be disappointed. It's on the second line from the top. So the price is 75,000. That's not money, but power, capital. And in a minute, I shall look at the list. And there, 26A, I say, what if we really have won? The husband and wife began laughing and staring at one another in silence. The possibility of winning bewildered them. They could not have said, could not have dreamed. What they both needed that 75,000 for. What they would buy, where they would go. They thought only of the figure 9499 and 75,000 and pictures them in their imagination, while somehow they could not think of the happiness itself, which was so possible.
Very good. All right. And this goes deep into Yvonne's kind of fantasy. So it's taken over. All right. And here's this next section. Arthur, I saw your hand go up. Go ahead, Arthur. Yvonne? Mhm.
I try to
Go ahead.
mute, yeah. Ivan Dimitri, holding the paper in his hand, walked several times from corner to corner, and only when he had covered from the first impression began dreaming a little. And if we have won, he said, why? It will be a new life. It will be a transformation.
Mama.
It's yours, but if it were mine, I should first of all, of course, spend 25,000 or real property in the shape of an estate, 10,000 or immediate
Immediately.
Immediately, yeah.
expense,
Immediate expenses.
Immediately expense.
new furnishing, traveling, paying debt, and so on and so on. The other 40,000 I will put in the bank and get interest on it. Yeah.
Very good. Yes, an estate. That would be nice.
Will be nice. Hey, his wife sitting down and dropping her hand in her lap.
There we go. So now they're just lost in their fantasy.
Yeah.
Now, some of this next part has some specific geography. That's why in the vocabulary list there was Saint Martin, the island. There's a few locations. The story is set in Russia before the Soviet Union, and it was called the Romanov period. So these places are called Tula and Oryol right here. Here we go. This large section. Who would like to read this big chunk of text here? Alex, take it away. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay. Somewhere in the Tula or Oriol provinces. In the first place, we shouldn't need a summer villa. And besides, it would always bring in an income. And pictures came growing on his imagination, each more gracious and poetical than the last. And in all these pictures, he saw himself well fed, serene, healthy, felt warm, even hot here after eating a summer soup. Cool eye, cool
Cold
as
ice.
ice, he lay on his back on the burning sand close to a stream or in the garden under a lime tree. It is hot. His little boy and girl are crying about near him, digging in the sand or catching lightbirds in the grass. He dozes sweetly, thinking of nothing, and feeling all over that he need not go to the office today, tomorrow, or the day after, or tired of lying still, he goes to the Highfield or the forest for mushrooms, or watch the peasants catching
Peasants.
fish with a net. When the sun sets, he takes a towel and soap and saunters of the shell,
Uh, bathing shed.
bathing shed, where he hundreds and his leisure slowly rubs his bare chest with his hands and goes into the water. And in the water near the opaque, soapy circles, little fish flee to the hand and fro and green water with not her heads. After bidding, there is the tea with cream and milk rolls. In the evening, a walk or bint with the neighbors.
Very good. Now, a little bit of cultural context I'm going to explain right here. So, a couple of things. So, Ivan, in his mind, this is he's already on vacation. He and his wife have this little house in the country, and the grandchildren can run and play and do whatever they want. In Eastern Europe, people have what's called a summer soup, where they'll cook vegetable soup, and then they'll let it get cold and they'll drink it to cool off. It seems a little, if you're from, like, say, the Caribbean or South America, that seems a bit strange, but that's what they do to cool off. They'll drink a cold soup. Another cultural thing to explain: go to the forest for mushrooms. In Eastern Europe, it's a tradition. People will go into the forest and cut mushrooms out of the ground, and it's what people kind of do on their. People enjoy it. It's nice. And also a bathing shed. People like to go to outdoor saunas to kind of sweat and relax. So this is Ivan's fantasy. In his mind, he's already on vacation. He never has to work again. He's just having he's living the rest of his life just splashing around. What's he going to do? Let's watch the children play. Let's just enjoy. And I'm just going to lie around and enjoy the rest of my life. What am I going to worry? I mean, he's already, the beautiful details. He sees soapy circles just running across his belly, splashing in the water. He's gone. He's lost in his fantasy. But there's a problem. What's the problem? Who could tell me what the problem is? Did they actually win the lottery?
No, he's not.
No,
Yeah, they haven't won
no.
anything. He's just disappeared into his fantasy. And we're going to find out Masha is also having a fantasy of her own. And this is when the story is going to turn a little bit. All right. Who wants to read the next part of the story?
Yes.
Okay. Is that Alpha?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Alpha, you can start reading right here. Yes, it would be nice.
Yes. It will be nice to buy an estate, said his wife, also dreaming, and from her face, it was evident that she was enhanced by her
Enchanted by her thoughts.
enchanted by her thoughts. Ivan
Dimitri.
pictured to himself autumn with its rains, its cold evening, and its sweet mountains summer. At that season, he would have to take longer walks about the garden and beside the river, so as to get
Thoroughly chilled.
thoroughly chilled, and then drink a big glass of vodka and eat a salted mushroom or a or a
Sauced cucumber.
sauced cucumber. and then drink another. The children will come running from the
The
kitchen
kitchen
garden,
garden. Mhm.
bringing carrots and a radish smelling of fresh earth. And then he would lie stretched,
Yep. Stretched
full
full
length,
on the sofa.
full length on the sofa, and in leisurely fashion turned over a page of some illustrated magazine, or uh, covering his face with it, and
Waistcoat. Mhm.
unbuttoning, unbuttoning his waistcoat, waistcoat, gave himself up to slumber.
There we go. So it sounds like Ivan has got the rest of his life figured out. He's just gonna lounge around, let the children go pick vegetables in the garden. He's gonna drink his vodka, enjoy his salted cucumbers and mushrooms, and then take a nap on the couch, and that's it. He's got a plan. That's the rest of his life. But there's a problem, and then he thinks some more.
Is that the sorry, teacher?
Yeah, Arthur.
The pronunciation is unbuttoning or
Unbuttoned. I have a zipper on the sweater. Let's see if I have a button. Okay, here's a button.
unbutton.
Yeah, so this is to button
Yeah,
and then unbutton.
unbutton. Yeah,
Unbutton. Yep. Mhm.
thank you.
And you can see for Angel's question, see how I'm wearing 2 layers. It is a little chilly in Boston today. A little cold out here today.
Yes, it's different in Argentina now. It's different.
All right. Who would like to read this next section right there?
The image is blurry. I cannot see anything.
I think there's probably a delay on your screen. Oh, I see 2 volunteers. Anilanes, go ahead.
The San Martin's summer is followed by cloudy, gloomy weather. It rains day and night. The bird trees weep. The wind is damp and cold. The dogs, the horses, the folks, all are wet. The stressed, downcast.
Downcast. Yep.
There is nowhere to walk. One can't go out for days together. One has to pace up and down the room, looking despondently at the gray windows.
Oh,
It is dreary.
dreary.
Dreary, yeah. Ivan
Dreary.
Dmitri stopped and looked at his wife. I should go abroad, you know, Masha, he said. And he began thinking how nice it would be in late autumn to go abroad somewhere to the south of France, to Italy, to India. I should certainly go abroad too, his wife said. But look at the number of the ticket.
Aha. What's his wife telling him?
He has to look at the number of the ticket.
Exactly. And then this is where the story gets a little dark. So Ivan has this happy fantasy in his mind, but his fantasy is going to be the same as Masha's fantasy?
Masha is very
No.
clear.
That's right. Masha has her own dreams, her own desires.
Yes.
Here we go.
Mm.
So Masha yells, wait, and Ivan is still daydreaming. And he's thinking, wait a minute, hold on a second. I want to go to India. I want to go to this place. I want to go to France. I want to go to this place and this place. And he looks over at his wife. He's like, wait a minute. She?
Look the number.
Me? Hold on a minute. I don't know if this is going to work. So,
Yes.
who wants to read this next
Mm.
part? Anybody?
You-
We've heard from Tierno. Let's hear from somebody who hasn't had a chance to read yet. Oh, I see a lot of people who have just shown up. Anybody else? Arthur, is Amelia here tonight?
Yeah, but he's sick tonight.
Oh, okay.
But
He needs
the
some rest.
flu today, yes, was really
Okay.
bad.
Oh, there's Mailson. Yes, Mailson, you go ahead. You can get a chance. Take it away, Mailson. Go ahead, Mailson.
Hi, teacher. How
Hi,
are you?
man. Good. Yeah, you can start reading right here. He walked about the room.
Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. He walked about the room and went on thinking. It occurred to him, what if his wife really did go abroad? It is pleasant to travel alone or in the society of light. Careless women who live in the present and not such
Yeah, not such as think and
as
talk all the
think
journey.
about nothing but they children sigh and tremble with dismay over every penny. Ivan
Dmitrich
Dmitrich,
imagined. There should be a space between the words. It's just an
oh,
error to copy. Don't
Dmitri
worry.
imagining his
Mhm.
wife in the train with a multitude of
Multitude of parcels.
purses, baskets, and bags. She, she would be
Sighing.
sighing over some time, complaining that the train made her head ache, that she had spent so much money. At the station, she would continually be having to run for boiling water, bread, and butter. She wouldn't have dinner because of it being too expensive. She wouldn't beg
Grudge me every
Big
penny.
group.
He's thinking, oh no, this
Big
lady's going to tell me
groups.
what to do on vacation. Oh,
Oh, he thought with a glance at his wife. The lottery ticket is hers, not mine. Besides, what is the use of her going abroad? What does she want there? She would shut herself up in the hotel and not let me out of her sight. I know.
ah. So now he realizes this is my fantasy, and Masha,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know. I don't think she can join my fantasy. And then he
Yes.
really starts to get a little. He really starts to disappear in his mind. And the whole time, remember, Masha has her own fantasy.
Yes.
Okay, I'll read this little bit right here. And for the first time in his life, his mind dwelt on the fact that his wife had grown elderly and plain, and that's when she was saturated through and through with a smell of cooking, while he was still young and fresh and healthy, and might as well get married all over again. Woo!
Yes, his
Really?
paragraph
He's having a
is so funny,
fantasy
teacher.
now.
It
He's
is so
thinking,
funny, his paragraph.
yeah. In his mind, he looks over at his wife. How did she get old?
Yeah.
Young. I'm still hot. Look at me. Oh yeah, sure. Yvonne. Yeah, you didn't get old either. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's thinking. And she's probably looking at him and thinking the same thing. Let's find out. Here we go. Now,
Teacher,
yeah.
I have a question, please. In the paragraph, the word begrudge.
Oh,
I see,
begrudge.
yeah, I see the meaning here, but in the meaning too, I don't understand. So can you
Oh,
give
yeah,
me
it's okay.
more explanation about
Yeah,
that?
that was in actually the vocabulary exercise, the vocabulary list for the
Yeah.
previous assignment. So to begrudge, would anybody like to answer that for Theono? What does it mean to begrudge?
Yeah, teacher, I don't.
Begrudge.
Reluctance, resentment. So every time, so if he's going to go on vacation with Masha, she's going to be, you know, keeping track of the money. If Ivan wants to spend money on one thing over here, he's going to say, "Hey, Masha, let's go buy this thing over there. Let's go out to eat over there." Masha's going to go, too expensive. We don't need to do that. So then he's going to say, "Oh, come on, Masha, we're rich now." So he's already planning having an argument with his wife. She will begrudge me every penny. Oh,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah.
And who wants to read this next one right here? This next. I see a few people who haven't had a chance to read yet. I see Gracie, Damersil, or if anybody wants to read a second time, that's okay.
Okay, I teacher.
Sure, go ahead. Is that Angel? Go ahead.
I
No,
think Elsa tried to read.
who is it?
Elsa.
Elsa, take it away. All right, of course. So remember, this is Ivan's internal dialogue. He's thinking, "Oh, she's going to tell me what to do." Of course, all that nonsense.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course, all that is silly nonsense, he thought. But she go abroad?
Why should she go abroad?
What would she make it of it? And yet she would go, of course. I can fancy. In reality, it is all one to her, whether it is Naples or Clem. She would only be in my way. I should be dependent upon her. I can fancy how, like a regular woman, she will look the money up as soon as she gets it. She will hide it from me. She will look after her relatives and what pronunciation?
Grudge me every, there it
Grudge
is.
me every
Begrudge
penny.
me every penny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ivan Dimitri's thought and her relative and those wretched brother and sister and aunts and uncles would come crowding about as soon as they heard of the winning ticket. Would begin winning like it began begars and following upon them with only hypocritical smile, watching detestable people, and they were given anything they would ask for more, while if they were refused, they would swear at them, slander them, and wish them every kind of misfortune.
Oh, very good. This part of the story, I always like to pause and ask students, when you came to America, did anybody notice that a lot of your friends and family started messaging you saying, "Hey, can you send me some money on Zelle, please? You're in America now, so I know you're doing okay. Can you next week? Hey, can you send me something else?" Anyone having this experience since living in America?
Yes, teacher, of course.
All the time.
Sometimes they just call you or send a message when they need it.
Yeah. So this is what's happening. Ivan is thinking, "Oh no, the moment we're rich, my wife's family," he's thinking about his in-laws. "Oh, they're all going to come after us. Oh, they won't leave us alone."
Teacher, I can share one thing happened with me.
Yeah. Everybody here has probably a similar story. Go ahead.
No, before I came to here, I'm here 5 years and 2 months. My sister living here almost 18 years.
Yep.
And when I was in Brazil, I asked my sister, "Oh, you can send one iPhone for me?" And she told me no. So why? Why no? You make a lot of money. You work hard. You have a lot of money. Why you can send me one iPhone? Today I know why the reason, teacher.
It's tough, really tough.
Yeah, today I know the reason.
Oh, so you used to be the guy asking your family in America for money, and now you
Yes,
are the guy in America, and they're asking you for money.
exactly. Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
iPhones in Brazil are much more expensive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Oh,
is it easy to bring 2 or 3 back and then sell them when you're there?
sometimes yes, sometimes no, because
Okay.
one example, if you go, probably you need to pay taxes when you go in Brazil.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
more expensive
Mhm.
if you don't pay the taxes.
Okay, everybody, you heard it. If your classmate Wesleyan has a business idea, if you want to join him and fly back and forth to Brazil with iPhones in your jacket pocket, talk to Wesleyan.
No, it's not possible, teacher. When you arrive at Brazil, you need declarate your phones. You only into Brazil one phone, one
Yes.
watch,
Now,
not
Yes.
two, only one,
if you are
only
with the iPhone in the
two.
Venezuela airport, the national guard stole all
Yes,
your
yes, yes.
cell
They
phone.
they
You
can
no
take
need two
everything.
phones. One phone is necessary. Two
Yeah.
phone is not necessary.
So maybe airport security in Brazil is a very good job to have. You can take all those phones as they come in.
Yeah, that in the plane explain you the condition. You bring two phones. You need declare this phone. Pay taxes for this
Yep.
phone.
Yes. It's a interesting thing because if you don't do it, this declaration, they can take everything yours.
Yeah,
Wow. Well,
yes.
what's everything?
One example.
What do you mean
I
by
look.
that?
Yeah, if you declare it, you pay one example 60%.
Mhm.
If you don't
Oh,
do that, you pay more than 100%.
Wow. Yeah, crazy.
Yes, it's crazy. It's crazy,
wow.
teacher. I look the last year. I look this situation in Brazil.
Hmm. Now you know. So yeah, so Mailson, you used to you before you just wanted to bring one you just wanted one iPhone back and it was your sister who said no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Now you know. And now we all know.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to read this next part of the story?
I read
Me,
it.
me, teacher.
Who was I?
Erna,
Or who is me?
Gracias.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
No, it's you.
And then, yep. Okay, take it away. Yep. Ivan Dmitrich remembered his own relatives. So remember, this is the part of the story where he's changed. Just he doesn't have any money. He thinks he's about to be rich, but suddenly he's upset with his wife. He's upset with his in-laws. He's upset with everybody. All right, you can read right here. Ivan Dmitrich remembered his own relatives.
me or Johan?
Uh, Go ahead. Go ahead. I think
Okay.
this is Erna. Yeah.
If Ivan Dmitrich remembered his own relatives and their faces, at which he had looked impartially in the past, struck him now as repulsive and hateful. They are such reptiles, he thought. And his wife's face, too stuck is as repulsive and hateful. Anger surged up in his heart against her, and he thought
Malignantly.
Malignantly.
Very good.
She knows nothing about money, and so she's stingy. If she won it, she would give me 100 rubles
Rubles, yep.
and put the rest away on the lock and key. And he looked at his wife, not with a smile now, but with hatred. She glanced at him too, and also with hatred and anger. She had her home daydreams, her home plans, her home reflections. She understood perfectly well that her husband's dreams were. She knew who would be the first to try and grab her winnings.
All right. This is a turning point in the story. All of a sudden, he's in his mind, he hates his own family. He looks across the room at his wife and he decides, I hate this woman. She will tell me what to do. Wait a minute. What happened? 5 minutes ago, he was just a regular guy living his life. He was happy. And now he hates his whole family. What's going on with Ivan? What happened?
All of this is because of the money.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made him think irrationally all of a sudden. There we
Yeah.
go. Who was next? Was that Johanna?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so Johanna, this is the last part of the story. Are you okay reading this whole bit right here?
Yeah.
Take it away, Johanna.
It is very nice making daydream at other people's expenses. It what her eyes expressed. No, don't you're there. How I pronounce this word, teacher? The last
Oh yeah,
there?
her husband. So remember, these two are they're across the room staring at each other. Suddenly, they both have this anger and hatred towards each other. Her husband understood her look.
Okay. Sorry.
Began.
You can repeat. My internet is bad. You can repeat,
That's
teacher.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can you see the words?
Yeah. Her
Okay.
husband understood her
Her
luck.
look.
My
Hatred.
question is that how I can pronounce this part? Hatred?
Hatred. Mhm.
Okay.
You said it right. Yeah.
Hatred began stirring again in his breast, and in order to annoy his wife, he glanced quickly to speed her on the fourth page on the newspaper and read all
Triumphantly.
triumphantly.
To spite
Yeah.
her at the fourth page on the newspaper and read. So then he finally picks up this newspaper and looks to see if they actually won. Series
9,499, number 46, not 26. Hatred and hope both disappeared and wise, and it began immediately to seem to Ivan Dmitri and his husband that their room was dark and small and low pitched, that the super they had been eating was not doing them good, but lying heavy on their stomachs, that the evening was long and worrisome. What the devil, the mean of it, said Ivana Dmitri, beginning of the ill home rub.
humored, beginning to be ill-humored. What's the point? So they're both eating dinner together, angry.
Whatever one step, there are bits of the paper under 1 feet, scrub hook. The room are never straight. One is simple, forced to go out. The
Damnation.
dimension take my soul empty shall
I'll
go
go
and
hang
hang myself
first aspen
on the
tree.
first aspen tree.
So this is a great time to look at the first sentence of the story, because when we started reading the story 15 minutes ago, Ivan just seemed perfectly happy with his life. So did Masha. Ivan, a middle-class man who lived with his family on an income of $1,200 a year, was very satisfied. Okay, so he was happy. And all of a sudden, they're both angry, and Ivan is thinking, I shall go hang myself on the first aspen tree. The end. That's the story. So here's a question to discuss. Oh, I'm sorry. Have the slide in a different slideshow. Okay. Here's the question. That's what I should have had in this classroom slideshow. Okay. Question we'll go into breakout rooms with. Okay. Think about the characters in the story. So there's Masha, there's Ivan. How did they go from being so happy together to being so miserable so quickly? Does everybody see that? The story begins, they are happy, there's no real problem, life is okay. And then they start to hate each other, and they're just miserable, and they hate their lives. Just like that. How does this happen? And you can refer to what many of you wrote this past Wednesday on the Google Classroom stream. I'm going to point out some of the good writing you did. Here we go. So this is where you can pick up where you discuss. So here's Nashley's comment. Here's Alex's comment. Here's Anilanes. Here's Jorli. So this is when you can take all these great ideas and discuss it in the breakout rooms together. So the question, how did they go from being so happy to being so miserable so quickly? All right, let's go into a breakout room and discuss. Looks like we got most people here. I'll make 4 breakout rooms. Here we go. And this is where I'll take attendance. You can join your breakout room now.
We start looking for some house based in our bank statements and not in our real income. New income, so low in comparison with our last salary in our country. It was a new beginning for us, and we used to think that the conditions was similar. So we found a nice house with backyard and started dreaming about the best furniture, the nice plants, or many cars in the driveway. It was for 3 days. While the landlord was checking out net monthly income, our expense our experience was different. We didn't see any negative in each other. We were dreaming together with our new life here, but at the third day, the landlord just said, "You don't qualify." In that moment, I realized I just was dreaming. I lost sight thinking about a different reality. And as Ivan was regardless the lottery, I start to see with skepticism about to find my dream house. By the way, after almost 5 years, I made it. Oh, good.
There we go. This is an excellent comparison. So the writer of this passage remembered falling in love with a house they thought they could rent, thinking they were going to get the house, making plans of all the great things they were going to do, and then turns out they didn't even get it. Oh, what happened? Any suggestions? Any helpful comments There's some obvious grammar mistakes, but any helpful comments to improve the writing and make it more clear, make it stronger? No comments? Really?
Oh man, yeah, teacher, like when we arrive today, United States, we have to add the article day, right?
Yeah, we should say when we arrived in the United States. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
We start to look.
There we go. Good.
when we arrive in.
Yeah, and we could say we didn't know how to rent a house and not how rent a house working. We would say
Yeah,
we didn't know how it worked in America. We didn't know how to find a place to live, something like that.
yes.
Yeah, so a lot of these little grammar mistakes, we can tighten it up a bit. We understand the story in general, but we can make some changes.
And
Yeah, like this one. Go ahead.
And they said some house. When we say some house, we can put some houses.
Houses, yes, plural, exactly. Instead of like with backyard, a backyard. Very good. At the third day, on the third day. Yeah. And usually with your word processor, when it underlines in blue like this, just left click and see what option it gives you. It'll give you a few grammar options to help you make changes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here's the next sample. Okay. New volunteer to read?
Me, teacher.
Teacher, me. Okay.
I don't know who, there's all these me's. Who was the first me?
Andrea.
Me was the first me. Who was
Andrea.
me number one, me number two. Okay. Okay, me number one, go ahead.
Andrea, you can come.
Go ahead, Andrea.
Yeah, so this history is sad but true. It is about a couple who apparently have a normal life, but in my opinion, that relationship had many problems. Even before that even happened, I believe they have no shared goals and no good feelings either. This makes us understand that not all couples can withstand drastic changes. Ivan and Masha allow egoism and love of money to be the center of their relationship. And for that reason, it destroyed the most important thing, trust. This history shows us how a person can think they have won a prize when it never actually happened. It was just imagination. That is why mental health is so necessary nowadays.
One thing, actually, Andrea, can you read this part again?
Which part? The
right
end?
here, this is what I underlined.
This history?
Story.
Story. Okay, this story.
This story. So I've noticed for a lot of, this is not just you, but a lot of Spanish speakers kind of make this. Sometimes we'll read the word story and then say history, and then it confuses the English speaker. We're like, history. Oh, story. So it's when we think of in English, we think history. We think like a specific moment in the past. So sometimes slow down a little bit when you see the word story.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And this is for, I think, about 35 to 40% of the class. Because sometimes when a student says to me, I read the history, and I pause and go, the history? Oh, you mean the story? Yeah, got it, yeah. Any helpful comments for anyone? Anything to change to make it better?
Teacher,
Mhm.
the part they said it is about a couple who apparently, the word who I think is not, it hasn't its place there.
Okay.
It is about a couple that apparently, maybe, because we
Okay,
said a
that might work.
couple.
Sure, that might, yeah, you could kind of interchange those. Apparently had a normal life, or who apparently had a normal life. That apparently, yeah, those would be interchangeable.
This made us is a plural mate.
Which one? What was that?
The third sentence
Mm-hmm.
makes us is covered.
Oh, were Yvonne and Masha allowed?
No, it's more in the it's in the middle, the third
This
line.
makes us understand not all couples can withstand drastic changes. That one?
Do you think, teacher, do you think it can that person can change event by with another word? Event happened. Is it an event or?
Oh, well, this is where I would say be more specific or give a so if the reader isn't already familiar with a story, what event? Sometimes you'll see in a comment, I'll say, what event? Which event? Be specific.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would say an argument between Masha and Yvonne. That would be the event, rather than say that event. Just be more specific. That's probably the best. There's not a lot of, this is pretty much perfect grammar and spelling, and there's no mistakes like that. But you can make some changes in terms of just clarity. That event, what event, who, when. Instead of saying that event, when Masha and Yvonne began to change, that kind of thing.
Teacher, in the phrase, the sentence, they say, but in my opinion, that relationship, I don't know, is for that relationship, I changed that for the relationship
Their
has
relationship would be
that.
better, or even better, say the
It's mostly
relationship between
exactly.
the two main characters of the
Yeah, teacher.
relationship between Ivan and Masha, because that's what we're really talking about.
Yes, it's no, it's mistakes. Maybe it's more clear.
Yeah. If we get in the habit of identifying the characters, being specific and less vague, that's just generally a good idea. Okay, I think last one. Do we have another reader for this one?
Yeah, teacher.
Go ahead.
Yes. They they were a happy couple with their husband's salary and their family life, but their ambition for money brought out the worst in each of them, without them even thinking about their children. They each made their own plans, but in the end, their lottery ticket didn't win. They were left pen, penniless, and with a guilty conscience.
Yeah, little strange ending there, but any suggestions to improve this one?
Instead of in the end, I think
Go ahead. would you want to say? I think we lost you there.
Huh.
Okay. All right. And let's see. So that's the last one of these we're going to look at tonight. And let's take a look at the week ahead. So here we go. Before, let's see. If you are, yep. Okay, so the next two assignments are with a software called NGen. I checked to make sure just about everybody, everybody in the class has an active NGen account. If you haven't opened your account yet, it should be in an email. And if you are having any kind of trouble with the software, your account needs to be updated, just direct message me. I want to go over the assignments for Wednesday and Friday. Don't do this.
I have a question, teacher.
Okay, no, I think this is what I'm talking about. Are you what's the question?
It's about the assignment. You said 2 assignments.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the second one for Friday or for tomorrow too?
One is tomorrow, one is Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yep, each one has a due date. Yep, just like last week. Every week there's an assignment with a due date.
Okay, thank you.
So now, if for whatever reason you're maybe just exploring the software for the first time, for returning students, NGen has made some changes to their template. It works for the most part the same way that it has been for the last few years. There are a few changes.
Okay.
If you're having any trouble, just message me directly and I'll take care of it. Don't worry about I'm going to go over the 2 assignments. And if you have any trouble tomorrow, just message me directly. Just let me know you're trying. I'll mark you present. Don't worry. Sometimes it takes a few days to work it out. While I go over the 2 assignments, don't start shouting, teacher, I don't understand. What do you want me to do? Yeah. Sometimes people get a little panicked when they're doing it for the first time. So that's why I just found this picture. Like, I'll say, don't do this. Take it easy. just message me directly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Alpha. So you want to message me directly tomorrow. I'll go over it with you. Okay?
Yeah,
Don't
download
worry
the
about
app. I download the class app, but they say you need to send me a code for me to apply on it.
No, it's in your email, Alpha. It's in your email.
All right,
That's what I mentioned in the Google Classroom. But anyway, that's what I meant. So don't panic, just follow instructions. If you run into trouble tomorrow, just let me know what's going on and I'll take care of it individually. Okay. So don't panic right now. I'm just going to go over the 2 assignments, one for Wednesday and one for Friday. Here we go. All right. So what you do, we have the first assignment. You could start it this evening. Goals of data analysis. And this is a reading assignment. And what you do is you go onto the Google Classroom page, click right here, you open it up, and your login should be in your email. I've made sure that everybody has either an updated account or I've sent you the login for the first time. First, you listen, and then you follow a few questions. So you click listen to the lesson. You play right here. It's 1 minute long. And I'll make this nice and big so everybody can see.
Market basket
Isn't
analysis helps
ba-
stores understand what products people often buy together. This is called impulse buying or cross-selling. Stores collect a lot of sales data, for example, by scanning barcodes. This shows what products are often bought at the same time. Managers can use this information to arrange products in the store, plan promotions, design catalogs, suggest products to different customer groups. For example, if people who buy Barbie dolls often buy candy, the store can place candy near the Barbie dolls or show candy ads when someone looks at Barbie dolls online. The famous phrase, "Would you like fries with that?" is another example of cross-selling. This kind of analysis uses a lot of computer power and tools like data mining and big data. These tools help businesses find useful patterns in large amounts of information. Market basket analysis is an important way for stores to plan better product displays, promotions, and offers to help increase sales.
Now you can always resume, play again.
For example, this shows what,
and you can follow along with new words. The one advantage of the older format is there used to be a vocabulary list at the bottom of the screen. Now the vocabulary kind of appears as you do the lesson, but they're short enough that you can figure it out. So once you're ready, it's going to say, listen to the pronunciation and the pop in the bubble. So you're going to see the vocabulary words in small bubbles, and you want to try your best to identify the correct words. So here they are.
Collect.
So if you need to play it again,
Collect.
you click
Collect.
and then of course it can be tricky because you see two things. And
Collect. Patterns.
Here's one, and it looks like partners, so I might be fooled into clicking the wrong one, but I should click. There we go.
Better.
And it looks like letter, but I'm going to click better.
Better. Plan.
Looks like place, looks like plane, looks like plate, but I have to click the right one.
Groups.
Looks like troops, looks like grapes. There's the word.
Market.
Market. And when you get really good, you can get them faster. So this is where you start to build your vocabulary, and it's a very good idea to take notes as you do this. And then you continue. So you click continue at the bottom. It says, get ready. Click on each option to listen to the audio. You can drag it into the blank space or double click, double tap the word to select it. You can try 2 times. Here we go.
Market. Market. Bazaar. Shop. Target.
So this is when I have to drag and drop.
Market. The first one.
That's correct. So I
The
drag.
fair.
There you go. So that's how you do the first one. Now, when you are finished, you're going to see a score, and the instructions are to attach a screenshot. So at the bottom, it'll give you a location to attach your screenshot. And this is when I'm going to want to ask what device you're using. Is anybody, let's start with, is anybody using just a PC, like a Windows laptop?
Both, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So if you're using a Windows laptop, down on the lower left-hand side of the keyboard, there is the Windows symbol of four squares. And when you click that, it'll give you the snipping option, and you can take your screenshot. Is anybody using a Chromebook? So for Arthur, you're already really good at this. So Arthur, you can remind other students on a Chromebook, the key for the screenshot, it's up at the top. You just press Control or Shift, and then tap the button with the 2 squares.
Yeah.
That's for the screenshot.
Yeah, sure, I got it.
Is anybody using a Mac?
Mac, yes.
So for Jorley, this is a little tricky. I'll say, so it looks like there's 2 or 3 with a Mac.
Cherno.
So write this down. Hold on your left hand, hold Control, Shift, 4.
4.
Control Shift 4.
Shift 4, and then you can crop, take a snip of the screen. Try it right now. Control Shift 4 and see what you can do. If you're on a Mac right now.
Teacher, you said Control Shift 4?
Yep. Hold them down. Control Shift 4. And then you'll be able to take a picture of the whole screen, dragging the snipping tool. Okay, that's it. Only if you're using a Mac. I see a smile on Jorley's face. Did you do it?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Is anybody using an Android phone, your mobile phone? Okay, so for Erna, you want to hit the power button and the volume at the same time. Power and volume at the same time. Or you can just go to a separate app to take a screenshot. Android has like a lot of different ways you can do it. Easiest is power, volume. Power, volume. How many people are using an iPhone?
Me.
So for Johanna, the easiest way to do is just click the 2 buttons on the side like this.
Okay.
Click the volume and power at this, because for the iPhone, the power button's on the right side. See, and volume's on the left, power's on the right. Click them at the same time, and that takes a screenshot.
Teacher, what are we taking the screenshot of? I can see nothing on my screen.
You have to, well, when you do the assignment, Alpha, or was that Tierno? So once you complete the assignment and you need to attach a picture of, the score at the end, you will take the screenshot and then attach that and press submit and turn it in.
Teacher, my question is how to attach that now. I can take this screenshot, but how to attach?
Yeah, so what you want to do is go back to the assignment page. Each assignment will give you an option to attach it.
Teacher, when I go there, I just see add comment, add a private comment.
Nope. Go back to the instructions. Or what device are you using now, Tierno?
Mac and iPhone.
Which device are you looking at this very moment?
iPhone.
Okay, so go to the very bottom. There will be a little arrow, and then you'll see the rest of the options, and that's where you'll see the option to attach. Go down to the very bottom of the instructions, and then attach. So each Google Classroom assignment will have instructions. So when you get an InGen assignment, you just finish it, take your screenshot, and attach the screenshot.
Teacher, I have to open the assignment or just the first page?
You got to do the work
this one?
first. Yeah, you got to do the work first, and when you finish it, it's going to take you a while, but finish it. Then you
I already did it. Can you see my phone, teacher?
Yeah, teacher, I already did too.
Great, wonderful.
Yeah, teacher.
Teacher, can I show you the screenshot? Is it this?
Right, that's exactly right. So
Okay.
you take a picture of that and attach that to the assignment.
Yes,
page,
I did. Okay,
then you turn it in. Then you turn it in. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. So everybody's okay with taking screenshots?
Teacher, I take the screenshot, but I'm not able to attach it.
That's when you go back to Google Classroom, read the instructions, go to the bottom of the instructions page, and then attach it. And it takes a little practice. Don't worry, you got time. So I'll show you Fridays, and then we'll wrap things up. Here we go. All right, so Friday, oh, it looks like several people are bragging that they've already turned it into. Okay, great, excellent. Okay, very good. Nashley, Andrea, and Yelanis, very good. Okay, so this is what you should look like. It's very easy. So, okay, Tierno, I see what you did. Tierno, you accidentally turned it in without attaching. Tierno,
I didn't be able to attach.
No. See, now you have to press this. You have to press unsubmit. You won't be able to attach anything until you press unsubmit. Okay?
Yeah.
So unsubmit, get rid of this, and then attach, and then resubmit. That's why. You accidentally submitted it without attaching it. It happens. It's okay. It's just practice. Don't worry about it.
These are questions.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having problems to seeing him, and you told me to check him like my email, but I don't have like any email about to like register.
Okay. I sent it to the email that you have on file. If it's a different one, I'll check tomorrow morning. Let's see. And I'm going to go to the Friday assignment. Here we go. So Fridays is a listening-based assignment. When you click here, similar listening with a little
Hi,
audio.
this is Taylor calling tomorrow.
Once you finish listening, you start.
Access sub.
And it has the has a few of these similar activities.
Energy.
And exactly the same thing. And once you finish that, you attach the screenshot. So this one is for tomorrow. This one is for Friday. If anyone is having trouble accessing their InGen account, just message me tomorrow. Let me know that you're trying. I'll work it out with you. And then as long as I know you're trying, you're engaging in the material, don't worry about it. Don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. It just takes practice. And we have a long semester. January, then we have February, March, April, and May. So it takes time. It takes time. Just keep practicing. Any questions? Okay, everybody, I'll give you time to get a head start for tomorrow. And if anybody has any trouble you're running into, just send me a message tomorrow morning. I'll fix it. I'll get you all sorted out. And you can do the same on Friday. And then I'll see you back here Tuesday evening next week. Sound good?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. George.
You're welcome.